Well, after a nice long day, I think it's time to kick back with some TV. Alright. Let's see what's on.
I'll be reporting to you the top 10 plagues of the week. It's been a pretty exciting 10 days, so get ready. For our first plague, we're starting off a little tame. You may have noticed that your water was tasting a little queer. It's probably because all the water has been turned to blood. Imagine that! The next 3 plagues might have set a few people off, especially if you don't like frogs, gnats, and flies absolutely everywhere. Unbelievable! Luckily, our next top plague probably made your lives a little easier. We're already halfway there. The 5th top plague was the death of livestock. Amazing work. Finally, a distraction for the gnats and flies.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you're wondering what that stuff on your face is, it's called a boil, and you're stuck with them for a while. Back to bugs. The 8th plague is locusts. Fly move, but it works. We're loco for locusts over here. It's lights out, whether you like it or not. A darkness has been cast over Egypt. And now what you've all been waiting for, the 10th, top, and final plague, death of the firstborn.
And cut.
Wanted, a lifeguard for the Israelites that mistakenly walk into the Red Sea, excluding all Egyptians, no refunds necessary.
Not really feeling Sports Center right now.
What, you got it? Hey, it's Support here from SINAI Live, here with the daily forecast. Today, it's a high of 60s with an irregular shape of clouds moving over the Sinai Desert. Back to you.
How would you feel if one day you came home or just realized that your whole family was murdered? Sad? Lonely? How would you feel if you knew the killer was still out there? Vengeful? Hatred? What would you think if there was nothing you could do to stop this big killer from killing other families like yours? Would you feel hopeless? Confused? I'm sad to inform you that this happens all too often in our society. To whom, you ask? As I see your shocked faces across the corridor, glad that you are bringing up these valid points. This happens too often to quail. Quail, quail, quail. All you Israelites eat is quail. I mean, why can't you just eat the manna provided to you? The quail numbers have been dropping drastically in these past 40 years. We don't think the quail are going to survive past this, because the Israelites have also been eating the quail eggs. Yeah, we know. Now, what you guys can do to help this is send in 3 payments of $9.99 and just stop eating quail. I mean, I could get into the logistics and biological concerns, but I don't want you guys to puke. I mean, it'll get stuck in the sand and it'll be just gross. So, I want you to stop eating quail. They have rights too. Now, you might say, they're just a bird. Well, say that there's something else out there. There's not, Yahweh? Okay. I mean, I don't believe that, but what if they just thought you were just a human? So, in short, stop eating quail, contain the quail quota. I want you to do this.
Sad to inform you that our good friend Amos Cohen passed away this week at the ripe age of 35. He was found on the ground with manna in his hand. It is believed that he died from eating too much of that delicious stuff. It's just another reminder of God's law to only take as much manna as you need. Obviously, Amos didn't take that rule very seriously. Unless you want to end up like our buddy Amos, take your hands off the manna.
Go.
Dear Moses, ever since all the plagues have happened, I've had all these boils on my body that won't go away. What should I do?
Well, I highly prescribe rubbing some sand on it and toughening it up, because it's a very long journey.
Dear Moses, I'm afraid of water. I'm afraid to cross the Red Sea. What should I do?
Pray that Yahweh parts it with the help of my handy-dandy staff.
Yay, all praise Yahweh.
1. 9-year-old Joey was asked by his mother what he had learned in Sunday school. Well, Mom, our teacher told us how God sent Moses behind enemy lines on a rescue mission to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. When he got to the Red Sea, he had his engineers build a pontoon bridge and all the people walked across safely. Then he used his walkie-talkie to radio headquarters for reinforcements. They sent bombers to blow up the bridge and all the Israelites were saved. Now, Joey, is that really what your teacher taught you? His mother asked. Well, no, Mom, but if I told it the way the teacher did, you'd never believe it.
To whom it may concern, I am so sick of this Yahweh-forsaken quail. Quail, 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 quail. That's all we eat. I mean, I have been eyeing down old relatives because I am so desperate for something else to eat. It just basically tastes like sand. I mean, it's always in the sand, so that might be part of it, but there's no flavor. I have tried everything to cook this quail with, and nothing will make it taste any better because I am just so tired of it. Sincerely, the Israelites. I am their rep.
Wanted, a dual pair of walking sticks, because walking for 40 years straight can be quite tiresome in the desert. Warning, these are very flammable and can be lit on fire, as well as you can trip on them a lot, and they're kind of hard. So they make us good weapons. Only 9 payments of $19.99. Come get them now!
To whom it may concern, this manna, this pure sugar, sweet substance, I swear, I can't eat any more of it. I mean, I can barely even fit into my traveling robes anymore. It's bad. Can't we just get to the land of milk and honey already? I mean, sounds like there'd be something else to eat there. I'm almost thinking I might want the quail back. But, Hey, that too. God, why can't you just give us, like, chicken or something? Or no, bacon's bad.
Wait, no, it's working. The one, the only, Moses!
Today I'm going to show you all how to cook quail, and it's a great easy recipe. First, take your bird, whose feathers you should take off before cooking, and I know it's a duck.
Oh, well, didn't you say you were going to cook quail?
Funny you should ask that. It's too bad your people ate all the quail.
Blame Yahweh.
I should, on second thought, maybe not. Anyway, preheat the flame to medium-high heat, about the temperature to scorch off your eyebrows. Apply a light coat of whatever liquids you can find that are edible to the surface of the quail and season it.
Well, what would we season without in the desert?
Decomposing old quail, manna, or sand even. Find a big pointy stick and hold it over that raging fire for 5 to 7 minutes on one side.
Oh.
And you switch over to the other.
Oh, yeah.
Meat is done cooking when no one gets violently ill after consuming it.
Oh, that looks great.
Hey!
Wow!
It's a quick and easy dinner for those who have literally no other option.
Well, that was a whole lot of random. Let's see what's on Nickelodeon.
Come on, my fellow Israelites, let's get out of here.
Where are we going?
I'm not really sure.
Where are we going?
I guess wherever Yahweh guides us.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Would you leave me alone? For Yahweh's sake. You guys have to know everything.
How can we trust you?
Come on, Israelites. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I hope that we can do it.
I will guide you to the sea of reeds, through it, and will destroy the Egyptians' warriors following you in the process.
Oh, thanks, Yahweh. Fellow Israelites, I have great news. Yahweh has spoken to me. We shall head towards the Sea of Reeds.
Yay!
As Moses and the Israelites approach the Sea of Reeds, Moses looks across and realizes that they can't swim over with all their heavy equipment and the big crashing waves. As Moses stands on the shore and waits for a sign or calling from Yahweh, a new character appears and begins to question the Israelites.
How can you trust this man?
He speaks with Yahweh, the Holy One.
How do you know that's true? Have you as well heard Yahweh speak? And are you sure that Yahweh is real?
I don't know.
Moses, lift your staff, now part the sea of reeds, so that you and the Israelites may cross.
Thanks, Yahweh. But what about the Egyptian warriors who are still following us?
Don't worry, Moses. I'll take care of that.
Okay, everybody. I'm going to need help parting the Sea of Reeds. Can you say, part the sea?
Part the sea.
Oh, you're not supposed to do it!
Yeah, let's go.
We're crossing over to get all of you.
Oh, no. We're going to need your help to stop them. Can you say, Egyptians, no crossing? Very good.
The waves crash over the Egyptian warrior and he drowns. Moses and the Israelites approach the immense mountain, not knowing what to do next.
Moses, I need you to climb to the top of this mountain, for there is something I want to give you.
Okay, Israelites, wait down here, for Yahweh has just summoned me to the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Pause.
Bow
Yahweh,
down,
where are you?
Moses. Moses. Go, Moses, and spread the news of these new laws I presented to you.
Thank you, God, Yahweh. Whoa. Okay.
We just back up.
Meanwhile, at the bottom of the mountain, the Israelites are hungry and thirsty, and they're wondering where Moses and Yahweh are. They think that they may have abandoned him. The mysterious creature appears again.
So where's Moses, the sacred one?
He abandoned us down here to speak with Yahweh at the peak of the mountain. We're all very hungry and thirsty, and we don't know what to do.
Well, this is the God I worship, and look at me. My thirst is quenched and my hunger is satisfied.
But Moses said we should only obey Yahweh.
Oh, and how's that working out for you? If Yahweh were so powerful and helpful, how come he hasn't given you food or water?
40 days later, Moses descends the mountain, carrying the new covenant of the Lord, inscripted into 2 stone tablets. But when he arrives at the foot of the mountain, he observes the Israelites bowing down to the strange statue. This enrages him, and he explains the 10 Commandments to his Israelites.
What are you doing? This statue is no God. It's just a material object.
We lost our faith in Yahweh, for
We are desperate for food and water.
How dare they? I shall kill them.
No, Yahweh, forgive them, for they were dying, and they now seek forgiveness for their terrible sin.
Fine, I will let them go and forgive them.
Okay, final song. We did it!
We did it! We did it! Yeah!
We escaped the Egyptians and crossed the sea. We reached Mount Sinai, and Yahweh summoned me. Yeah! Moses gave me these laws, and I brought them back too. Meanwhile, you worshipped the statue, but Yahweh forgave you. We did it!
We did it!
We did it!
Yeah! Woo!